You know the drill. We are reading from my diary today. New shuhuda that God is great and you need God in your life. So today we talk about God, and not in the sense that you need to get saved, but you need God in your life. God, telling you, I've learned this the hard way. Like I had so many plans, so many plans. I had my life planned out, but there he was, God, just looking at me, side eyeing me for real. Because for the longest time I had been pressing for things to go my way, using all the manifestation techniques there are in the world. And I had forgotten God exists. Situations can get too much. You feel like God has abandoned you. With life being in transition, it can get dark from time to time when you're unsure and you want things to go your way. I really wanted to do my attachments in Kilifi. I went to so many places. I was rejected in almost all of them. Going back home was not even an option. I had even moved houses to a cheaper house to, cut on costs, nianzie life upya and be responsible financially. And I was going everywhere. I had already given up. Like, kama attachment haikuwa Kilifi, I didn't want it. I was doing things my own way and not even considering that, you know, life has plans. And when you reach the deep end, where do you resort to? You try to cope, least unhealthy coping mechanisms. We all know them. Puts God on the sideline. Then one day, because mkembo mwamke 3 a.m. muombe hamski, I was literally on TikTok scrolling at 3 a.m. and a prayer came. Those prayer videos that usually come at 3 a.m. and I was crying, depressed. I have no one to tell that kwenye nimeenda kutafuta attachment nimefail. I've already told my parents. My parents are kind of disappointed in me because what do you mean huwezi pata attachments? But they were really trying to help. Shout out to them. Rejection was everywhere. Like there's nothing that was opening up. I was trying literally everything. Nothing was working. I was at the edge, and I did not want to go back home because there's always that one thing that you're told when you go back home, then it's a setback. Up and praying, and the word comes to me. It's Psalms 23. And I really wanted to prove a point. I wanted to go back home like Nikyo an adult, Nikyo accomplished, with like a job or something, so that I can show them that my parents' hard work and my parents' sacrifices have not been going to waste. Because Atakama, you people are pretending in front of my faces, you relatives, I know the talks that those people have. We all know those people that have come from not so well off families and their parents have sacrificed everything for them. We all know those talks that go when you go to university and you're enjoying your life. We all know those jealous auntie who wants to pin pregnancy to you every year. Okay, add on weight kidogo hivi, ushapata mimba. Ukikonda hivi ushagonjeka. Like, the heck, give me a break. So I knew there was bad talk and I didn't want to go back home like with nothing. But going to uni and coming back home in one piece is an accomplishment, right? But I really wanted to press on going back home nikiwa at least nimeaccomplish kitu, maybe with a job or just something. I don't know what I was thinking, but going back home was not an option. And the word came to me that God will prepare a table in front of your enemies. And I was like, okay, wow. And I just prayed over it. I prayed over my decisions. I prayed for guidance. And I told God that I've surrendered to Him, basically. Like, I let God take control. Sold everything. Like, I've sold everything back there. There's nothing to my name back in Kilifi. I've sold everything. I gave out some things that cannot be sold. And I packed my bags and went back home. Pride was squashed because I had planned so much, and that was not the way I pictured my going back home. You know the way you go to uni and you picture you're going back home with a fleet of cars, people celebrating maybe because you've graduated, or because you've gotten a deal, or because you're building your parents the house you've always dreamed for them to live in. You know, that's kind of thing. But my pride was squashed, trampled over, and let me tell you, I'm at peace. That I've been beating myself up, thinking that I have to accomplish for my parents, and my parents expect me to do. They've actually assured me that that's not my responsibility. It wasn't even up to me, and I was just worrying for nothing. And when I came back here, let me tell you, I have been accepted and faced a lot of help, and I've been helped by even people I never thought would help me. I've entered rooms I never thought I would enter and be accepted. And I was beating myself up, and I was thinking that coming back here was a setback, but it really wasn't. I really needed to come here. And God is truly going to show off, and He's already showing off, and I'm so grateful. So, girl, you need God in your life.